All right, it's Thursday evening, Friday Eve, if you will, and it's Weather for Weather Geeks time. This is my daily in-depth weather video that goes online about this time each evening. We take a look at our local weather, of course, in this video most of the time, but I like to take a peek at some national weather stories as well. And one of the big stories across our continent this afternoon is the continued heat in Canada and the northern tier of the U.S. Look at these temperatures. It's 93 degrees in Winnipeg. At local time, it's 6:46 p.m. That's amazing. 90 in Fargo, 87 in Bismarck, Pierre at 85. So a lot of heat out here across the middle of the country. We've got that omega block across the North American continent with a trough on the west coast, trough on the east coast, and in the middle, big-time ridge. That's what's bringing the heat. Now, it has cooled off today up in Fort McMurray, where there's been the massive wildfire. It's still very dry and still kind of breezy, so conditions are not ideal up there, but at least it has cooled off. All right, let's focus on our local weather. Today has been an unsettled day, of course. Here's a 12-hour radar loop. Everything was kind of pivoting in from the northeast earlier, and then everything kind of shifted more north to south orientation this afternoon as that low continued pushing off to the east. There were some localized downpours today. We even had a couple of lightning strikes, parts of Mercer County, eastern Mahoning, and parts of Columbiana had a little thunder and lightning earlier on today. This evening, that low continues to spin down over the Carolinas, heading over towards the mid-Atlantic coast. As we go into our Friday, this thing's going to kind of park off the mid-Atlantic coast and keep really ugly weather for this zone right through here for Friday. But we're going to be far enough west that I think Friday's going to turn out to be a better day locally. It's also going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow. Here's our model temperatures for Friday through Saturday. Notice the modeling pretty consistently getting us up into the mid-60s for tomorrow. By Saturday, I think the models are a little underdone here. I think we've got a good shot at seeing lower 70s by Saturday afternoon. So some milder weather ahead for the next couple of days. All right, let's talk about what else is going on for the holiday weekend. Holiday, I should say. You know, it's not an official national holiday or anything, but it is Mother's Day weekend. And a lot of you may have some outdoor plans with mom or grandma this weekend. Friday, again, a quiet day. As we go into the day Saturday, I think the morning's fine. I think a good chunk of the afternoon is fine, but starting around late afternoon, heading into the evening, rain chances will go up pretty quickly, and I think we'll get a round of showers and maybe even some thunder here before sunset Saturday evening. So this has been looking a little bit faster over the last 24 to 36 hours. This was mostly going to be after sunset, but now we've got to allow for it a couple of hours before sunset Saturday evening. Not real concerned about severe weather with this, but there could be thunder. Timing's good, though. It gets out of here, and Sunday for Mother's Day doing just fine. We'll have a gentle northwesterly wind, keeping it a little on the cool side. Jacket and sweater weather, unless you're out in the bright sunshine in the afternoon. But again, still a very, very nice day. We're heading into a pretty unsettled pattern overall. This is the GFS model rain totals over the next 10 days. Nothing, crazy here, but I think we're looking at an inch to 2, maybe even 3 inches worth of rain coming our way over the next 10 days. So it's going to be a pattern that produces a lot of lush landscapes across the region. Everything is very green right now, and it will continue to green up as we head into the middle of the month. And as far as the rest of the month goes, here's a look at the latest several runs of the CFS Climate Forecast System climate model showing the rainfall departures from average from now through the end of May. Notice what it's advertising here. A pretty wet stretch for areas that need it. Hopefully this comes to fruition. California, Nevada. A perhaps drier than average stretch, southern Texas, maybe the immediate Gulf Coast. But this light shade of blue here is slightly above average being advertised in the climate models for rainfall from now through the end of the month. So despite the wet pattern for the next 10 days, it's not likely to stay that active all the way through May 31st. We'll see if this has the right idea. I kind of suspect it does. In the meantime, thank you for watching this brief Thursday evening weather for Weather Geeks. Look forward to seeing you tonight on 21 News at 11 o'clock. And if you're up bright and early, check out Jess's forecast tomorrow morning. She and Candace will be on location, I believe, at the Racino in Austintown tomorrow morning, getting ready for the Kentucky Derby this weekend. All right, have a great night, everyone, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.